Welcome back everybody to World of Tanks Tank Review episode. This is me D-Schemes here, and today's guest is going to be T-54 first prototype, or T-54 modification 1. This is new tier 8 premium tank, U.S.S.R premium tank that is going to be here in the game with patch 9.7. So we're going to take our first look at it, going to talk about specs and going to see how this bad boy performs on the battlefield. My first impressions about the tank. Is it worth it or not, and my opinion about the tank, all in this one video. So let's get going. T-54 first prototype, or actually T-54 mod 1 or modification 1, because over here we can see T-54 first prototype in the game as well, but on player list it is T-54 mod 1. Cool tank, many names, I guess. Now just by looking at it we can see that it is almost like copy-paste of T-44. And looking back into history as well, we can see and we can say that it is almost exactly like T-44. They took a lot of parts from T-44, slightly modified it, made it better. We can see already from the stats that it is better armor and all that. And it is basically like first step towards the epic T-54. So T-54 first prototype. What can we say? Gun-wise, exactly the same DPM with T-44 if you're going with LB1 gun on T-44 as well, which is actually better choice than 122mm gun for sure, because you are going to lose a lot of DPM if you decide to take 122mm gun, because in here you get 1200 DPM, but using LB1 gun you get 1852 damage per minute, which is exactly the same as on T-54 first prototype. Now it is actually not too often when you see two basically identical tanks getting exactly the same DPM, one being standard vehicle, one being premium vehicle. In here we get that option. So other stats, quickly let's go over them. Hit points 1300, exactly the same, but our engine is 160 horsepower weaker, and you can feel that on the battlefield as well. So you have to lose something, because it is premium and it gets pretty nice armor. So you have to lose something, and it is going to lose speed. Armor 120mm frontal armor with that kind of slope, without any weak spots over here, like this plate over here. And the lower plate is really nicely angled as well, so it is not that easy to penetrate this, especially when you are aiming from here, for example. Well, if you are going to aim from higher ground anyways, then this plate here loses the slope value as well. Just shoot upper plate, but lower plate, yeah, angled, I like that. 90 sides, so you can side scrape with this tank. 45 rear armor. Well, rear doesn't matter anyways, but T-44 gets 90, 75 and 45. Turret 120, 100 and 100. In here 180, 120 and 75 with slope as well. So almost exactly the same turret as on T-44, just slightly modified. No real weak spots on the turret as well. You actually have to be pretty accurate and pretty lucky with your shots. But after some testings I got penetrated from here. Next to the gun mantle, the other T-54 was able to penetrate me. Maybe he was just extremely lucky to be able to penetrate this area over here with standard shell. I don't know, because we get 175mm penetration with standard shells. It is not a lot for tier 8, yes, but it is premium after all. 235 penetration with the premium shots and 250 average damage. 0.38 accuracy is pretty bad actually, and 2.6 seconds aiming time. Well, okay, I can live with that. Let's go with that. While on T-54, 2.3 second aiming time and 0.35 accuracy. Same gun. So yeah, once again, it is premium, you have to lose something. Rate of fire 7.41 rounds per minute equals 6.69 seconds reloading time with my setup over here, using ventilation, using production arms with medium caliber tank on rammer. So using that kind of setup, you're going to be able to get 6.69 seconds reloading time. Moving on, turret reverse speed, slower turning turret as well, 80 degrees slower, view range 360 meters versus 380, but actually you're going to see that from my first gameplay as well, that I was able to see one enemy vehicle from 640 meters away. How does that even work? I don't know, but well, that just happened. So that much about the tank history and that much about the tank in the garage, about the stats. Now it is time to see this bad boy on the battlefield. Let's do that. First game is going to be a pretty rough one, as we can see. We are tier 8 tank in tier 10 game. Pretty much we can say that this game is tier 10. And they have how many? 2 tier 10s, 2 extra tier 10s. Okay, so it is going to be rough. We have 175 penetration with our standard shell and 235 with our premium shot. Now, yeah, versus a lot of those guys, it is not going to be enough, especially versus that Jack Pantry 100. We have to be really accurate with our shooting. What else? E100, T-57. Yeah, this is going to be one rough matchup. But anyways, let's use Speed Commoner over here. Actually, this is mistake. It is here by mistake. I'm not using this kind of setup. But right now it is actually pretty useful because I had to get up there fast to get first spottings off. Are we going to be able to nail the T-57, however? What do you know? Maybe we are. Nope. Patch it. Oh, we are going to be able to see that guy as well. Not anymore. Let's destroy that house for next shot. Come on, take the shot and start backing off. Ah! We had to destroy the one next house as well. What are you doing? Stay there. Stay. And I miss. And I miss. Okay, can we get another chance? Headshot. Penetration. Seems like only E100 is over here. T-57 Heavy is dead. Destroyed by our RT. So, nice blind shooting. T-44. Our little brother over here. The D100 is not going to be able to shoot me, I believe. We have exactly the same amount of hit points, exactly the same TPM, but I have slightly better armor. But let's see. And he's shooting HE? Really? What are you doing, mate? Oh, he went AFK or he got disconnected. Well, poor timing for you, buddy. It is just easy damage farming. I hope our art is not going to... Who was that? D49, okay. Well, D49 with turb gun. Shoot higher targets. higher priority targets. After that, next shot I'm going to load in premium shots. No. Ah! That was a mistake. Downhill. Really? Well, I guess the angle. You missed and you're on fire. But sadly he is smart enough to use fire extinguisher. No, and now the angle on that lower blade is not good for me. But still, we got him. Well, that was a mistake. We did many mistakes over there. But luckily, we destroyed him. Time to switch back to standard shells, and Waffentrager is going to be over here. Or over there. And I'd like to see that as soon as we stop, we start aiming. 600 meters! And I'm able to see enemies from 600 meters away. What? What view range, really? Jesus. Let me see. 2400 damage. Yeah, top experience. But we switched up many times. But view range 360 meters. But I was able to see enemy Centurion from over 600 meters. How does that even work, mate? I don't know. Next game. Next battle on steps. Yes, I got it right. Yay. But now we have learned a lot about the rank. It's been a while since our previous game. So let's use all the knowledge and let's own it up. Better matchmaking as well. 1 RT, no tier 10s. So should be pretty nice. Versus tier 8s, hopefully they're not going to use too much premium shots, so we can bounce something as well. And I can show you that this bad boy here can bounce a lot of shells. Trust me. I've already witnessed that many times. Even some tier 10s, tier 9s. Okay, that was pretty poor. No bouncing shot. By that other T-54. Love. Okay, he missed. But I think I'm still not going for him. Because he has support. Seems like this guy is using premium shot because he's not even aiming at me and bending. Because APCR, I believe, doesn't make a lot of sound, if I'm correct. Well, maybe not, because I bounced a lot now. Now this guy is definitely using premium shots. Love got wrecked. And this guy is going over here, most likely. So let's reposition. Bulldog is mad. This is one mad bulldog. One mad bulldog. Yeah, when we're aiming, we are not bending, hitting, or whatever. Snapshot, 360, no scope. Is auto hit. No time to stop. Another bounce. So yeah, you see that this guy over here knows how to bounce. Definitely knows how to do that work. Again. That was a little flick maneuver there, just to trick him to take the shot. Poor shot. Finally! Something. Finally RNG in our favor. And now bounced that shot as well. I think that was a bounce. Maybe not. Don't know. This guy's taking more time than I don't know what. And it worked. Basically what I'm doing over here, I'm going to give them my side, but at the same time I'm going to turn away. So you basically are going to fool them that it is easy penetration on the side armor, but actually it is not. And in here it worked quite well. Our IS-6 doesn't give a damn that SDA-2 is down there, fighting with T-54 free, and I think our SDI is going to be destroyed. Let's see if we can nail him for revenge. Thank you. Thank you for that turn. Now, yeah, seems like he's all down as well, so I'm going for premium shots. Because I can't see his hull. Weak spots and such things. Oh. He reversed. Okay, he made pretty huge mistake, but well, he didn't have anything else to do anyways. Otherwise, he would have been flanked there by that IS-6. But if you are reversing like that, or actually, well, reversing doesn't matter, but if you are raising your armor like that into better position for your enemies, you're going to lose your armor slope value, and it is going to be easier to penetrate for obvious reasons. So whenever you can, don't do that. But let's move on. What can we see? IS-3 is over there. Where is that SU? Camping somewhere. Destroyed. And now let's get at IS-3 and let's get done with it. Look at that chat. So beautiful. Warm chat with all the smiley faces. Beautiful. Really? You don't have that smile? Oh, wargaming. Wargaming, wargaming, wargaming. It is like the best thing ever. Or do you have it like this? No. What? Guys, I'm disappointed. I really am disappointed. But this bastard here definitely knows how to bounce. And are we going to be able to steal that kill? Probably not, but I'm going for it. No. God damn. God damn. Probably we did something. Steel wall, yeah. I wanted to see how much we bounce. 2680 versus tier 8 medium tanks. Is not a bad thing to do, and 44,000 profit as well, without premium, as you can see. So I try to test out tanks without premium account on test server, because on live server I can't do that, because you can't take your premium account away from yourself. But third time it's top experience, almost. AMX ELC, the best tank made, is number 1. But guys, T-54 first prototype for you. My first impressions, at first I didn't think much about the tank, because it just felt so slow, and versus all the tier 10s I was facing, I wasn't happy. I was one sad panda, but in tier 8 game, in tier 9 game, this really shines. If they're not going to shoot premium shots towards you, then you're going to be able to bounce a lot of shots as well, especially in tier 8 games. So on live server I believe this tank is going to perform 10 times better than on test server, just for that fact. But all in all, let's give it a grade. B plus. Yeah, because it is really nice credit maker, but for me personally, too slow. So T-54 first prototype. I hope you're happy now. Thumbs up if you enjoyed review, and if you want to see more, subscribe. And by the way guys, now I have Twitter. So if you want you can follow that as well. Anyways, I'm out of here. I thank you for watching and I get you next time. Bye.